easy way to separate alcohol and water?
So I have some regular water here.
Water because you drink.
I'll put it in my bottle. Then I have some isopropyl alcohol. I'm gonna mix them together.
Well, okay.
Water and alcohol completely mixed together. They're said to be miscible, meaning that you can't separate them. The reason they mix together so well and can't be separated is because both water and alcohol have OH groups that easily hydrogen bond
That's
together.
cool.
So they don't care whether they're bonded with water or alcohol. They'll just mix together like normal. So there's no longer two separate liquids here. It's one liquid, a water-alcohol mixture. Once you get this mixture formed, it's really hard to separate them. You can separate it through something called distillation. Distillation is when you heat up the liquid, and because alcohol boils a little bit easier than water, the vapor that comes off of this liquid will be a little bit more rich in the alcohol. But there's an easier way to separate alcohol and water. You can just add some salt. In order for this to work, you need a lot of salt. You have to add around 28 grams per 125 milliliters of water.
That's gonna do it? Wow.
I'm gonna shake it up.
This is cool.
Keep shaking it.
The art of
What's
chemistry.
really weird is as you're shaking this, you'll notice that it's really bubbly and frothy, and then all of a sudden it will turn to just kind of one liquid. It's almost instantaneous. You'll feel it change in your hand. It no longer has bubbles in it, and it suddenly just becomes a liquid, and the bubbles don't really form anymore.
All right,
That's when you know you've dissolved enough salt in it, and it will become kind of this cloudy mixture. You'll see that it's not filled with as much foam now. Now we know we've reached the state we want. Now if you look closely, you can watch the two layers separate.
What?
What's happening here is the sodium chloride particles, they prefer binding with water molecules. So they force the alcohol molecules out of the water solution. So this makes two layers form, alcohol on top and a more dense water and salt layer on the bottom.
Salt and water on the bottom.
You can see this clear when I put a permanent marker in here. It will dissolve in the alcohol
just
easily,
like alcohol.
but not so much in the water.
The alcohol is up. This is crazy. Craziest video I ever saw.
You can see how they separate now.
Wow. Wow.
So I have some regular water.
Wow.